And we are live. Good morning, friends. Look at all these bright and beautiful faces. Oh my gosh, joining us from all around the world. Y'all, we have the entire world just depicted in this beautiful frame right here as you see us. And we are excited to get to know you as you get to know us as well. But my name is Charlotte Cora. I'll introduce myself, based in the US, and I have business owners from around the globe. Literally, we have France in the house, we have Canada in the house, we have USA, we have Norway, we have Spain. Y'all, look at that. Look at that beautiful image of business owners from around the globe doing an amazing business that is changing the lives of so many people around the globe. And we're excited for you guys to come and join us on this journey so we can crush our goals in 2025. So here we are this morning or evening, wherever you are, and we are excited for you guys to get to know us and get to know about a business that is changing our lives and invite you on this journey with us. So today we are going to just be sharing about our why we started our business, right? Why we choose to be business owners and why we love this global business, especially that brings all of us together and breaks the borders and boundaries around us. So really excited for you guys to hear from all these wonderful business owners that are rocking it in the online space as you guys decide to come and join us along the way. All right, so I am going to go ahead and pass. I'm going to go as my screen shows right here. So Lisa, you're going to go first and share with us, introduce yourself, share with us why you chose to start your business. And we'll take it right after that to Rita and we go on. But I'm so excited that everyone is joining us. If you're joining us, please leave a comment in the chat section. Let us know where you are watching from because this is literally the entire world depicted right here. So let us know where you're watching from and we're excited to connect with you later today. All right, go ahead and take it on, Lisa.
Thank you, Charlotte, and thank you everyone who's watching. We would absolutely love to know where you are watching from. So please add the country that you're watching from, and you are going to get to know us today. So this is our very first team live chat. My name is Lisa. I'm very excited to be here with everybody, with my new business partners here. And I am actually British. So I'm British. I grew up in England. I studied in England. And then I have been living in the south of France for over 30 years. So I'm actually resident in Monaco. And I spend a lot of my time in Provence, in beautiful south of France, where we have a beautiful house in the country. I have dogs, I have tortoises, I have a rabbit. So if you're following me, you will get to see all of these things because this is not just about our business, is it? It's about our personal lives and getting to know each other. So I used to be a professional dancer. I traveled the world dancing and I studied as a dance teacher. And when I moved to France, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I actually had started my family. So I have two grown up sons now who are almost both of them in their 30s, which is giving away my age. So I shouldn't have said that, but hey ho. And yeah, so I did actually go into a corporate job. I worked in health and safety for a big oil company in Monaco, which I actually really felt comfortable in. But one day I decided to get out of my comfort zone and I left my corporate job. I went back to England. I retrained in Pilates this time because I felt I was too old to be doing dancing as such, which was my passion. So I retrained in Pilates and came back and set up business in Monaco. And then COVID hit us. So with the pandemic, overnight my business closed, all my classes stopped, and I really had to rethink what I was going to do. So we did move into this rural location. I didn't have the same clientele that I had before. And I came across this ad for an online business. There was no selling, which I thought, great, because I'm not a salesperson. I haven't really worked a lot with computers. It wasn't my generation. but the training that that we get provided with is absolutely amazing. So I plunged right into this business, and I've been doing it for almost 2 years now. I now do it full time, and I absolutely love what I do. And the thing that I love the most is our community. So not only do we have our small teams, we have our bigger teams, we have our global team. And I'm so happy that today you get to meet some of the people from my global team. So that's all I'm going to say for today. And I'm going to pass it over to Rita from Canada.
Thank you so much, Lisa, and thank you, everybody. I'm so excited. This is our very first live, with the entire team combined. So I'm so excited. Thank you to everyone who is watching us right now. If you're watching live, please comment, let us know where you're joining from. And just say hi. We would love to hear from you. If you're gonna watch the replay later on, grateful for the time you're taking to follow us and to mainly follow our journey into this online space. So my name is Rita. I am based in Canada for a long number of years now, but I'm originally from the beautiful Fiji Islands, right back to the South Pacific. That's where I'm originally from. And I come from the hospitality industry, been working in this industry for past 19 years. I'm not giving my age either. So, but I have worked, I have seen the hustle being an immigrant, going through all that ups and downs, and super grateful for my great career. I learned a lot, I studied, I grew from there. So that's a little background of who I am. And I stepped into the online business world 5 years ago. It wasn't easy, mainly because I never did this. And I was skeptical, right in the beginning. And a little short story back, when the reason why I decided to step into the online business world, I had a good career, like I said, 19 years. But I felt stuck, I felt like my life is just going to work, paying bills, and it's on a routine, it's on a cycle. I had dreams of traveling the world. That wasn't happening, because every time I needed to go somewhere, I had to take time off. I wasn't in control of my time. And I was pretty much after me and my husband, we got our first home, we got our first brand new car, everything was happening, but we were going in piles of debt. Debt was rising up. The cost of living was simply rising up. Being an immigrant, that constant call you get from back home, like, hey, can you support us financially? Like, that was really, really, every time I hear the phone call, I was like, okay, how much money do they need? And, how can I do it? Which credit card should I go and take the money out from? So I felt like if I don't do anything about it, my retirement won't be secured, So that was all the thought process I was going, and I couldn't leave my job. I couldn't go do anything else, because after you built a career for 19 years in one industry, it's hard for you to go and rechange and get everything started all over again, right? So I was looking out for options that I could do besides my 9 to 5 job, like diversify my income, get into that multiple income stream. And that's when I discovered the online business, this particular online business opportunity. I did other things before, I'll be honest. I tried, I failed and everything. But when I got to learn about this online business through an ad I saw on social media, and the reason I'm saying this is because so many of you who's watching us right now are seeing ads. You are following our page, you're seeing us talk about online business opportunities, and you may be skeptical. You may be doubting this opportunity right out the gate, but hear from us. We didn't know about this. We all came to know about this through someone we knew, or mostly just browsing on social media. That's how I got to know about this. And I took this with faith. My entire family said, no, don't go into this online space. It is not legit. They're just going to take your money away. It's not going to work. Today, that very people who told me no are telling me how proud I am of you, what you have become. So I get goosebumps when I say this. But yes, I started with the vision of earning more income, being financially free. The only reason was I want to give more to my family. And I have a vision of traveling the world. My bucket list is to check off every country in the world. That is my dream. And I couldn't do that being stuck to a job. So I looked for other opportunities, and here I am. I hope my story inspired some of you. And thank you so much for the team for giving me this opportunity to speak to everyone today. And I'm going to pass it to my next guest here, which is Hannah, I guess. Yes.
Thank you, everyone. And it has been a different route for me because I usually come online with my people. So English is my second. So thank you to having me. And my name is Hannah, and I am originally from Ethiopia, and I live in USA. I came in 2015. So it's back then I lived with a family, and when I came here, it's only my husband. So it is hard to accommodate everything because I live with a family for a long time. And when I came here, the first thing is I tried to get a baby. So when I get her in 2019, after 4 years, I want I have a job 9 to 5 as a billing representative or a different 3 or 4 different companies. But when I have her, my first choice is to work from home. So I'm searching work from home. I never know about, or I don't have this opportunity that there is online business from home. So the first I hear about is in November. From my back country, they talk in an interview in a media, and I said, is there a business it can be? And I said, oh, but I couldn't because I have to go back Ethiopia and I have to do my mom was sick, and when I come back, somebody share in Facebook uh, an interview about the health, and as all of us we do when we was in Facebook or any social media, we up and down, yes, the page what after we see. And after that, after she do the interview, I said, I want to see her page. When I do that, she has another interview. The interview is about the online business. So that's my opportunity to get this amazing group. And then I know her, she's in here in Phoenix, but I never spoke to her. I go to her church when there is a ceremony or a celebration, but I didn't have a question because I want something from home. That's my entire life. When I have a baby in 2009, I want to work from home. That's my thinking. But it's different now. I am a business owner. That's a different, the mindset, all things are changing. So the everything what I want is, I know it's a struggle, but life is a struggle. To get something, you have to give something. Then the things I love most is when I start, I say, time freedom and financial free and extra income is a plan B for me because I have my 9 to 5 job plus I am home. It doesn't cost anything because I still home do my job with watching my kids. That's what I want from the beginning, working from home. And I was so happy to be this amazing community because it changed my mindset. Because I said extra income, but I work now in myself. So that's how I grateful. Thank you. But I am in my phone. I couldn't read the name. Could you go the next person, please? I'm sorry.
Thank
I
you,
couldn't.
Hannah. Yeah, we'll go on to Sherry. Thank you, everyone. Hannah, you're
Sherry,
muted.
Sherry, you're on mute. Sorry,
Sherry, we couldn't hear her. That's why
Sherry,
I'm
we can't
saying
hear
that.
you.
Sherry, you're on mute. There
Hello,
you go.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, hello everyone. So happy to be here with you all. Yes, happy weekend to you all. Yes, for those of you who don't know me, I am Sherry. I'm a mom of 3 wonderful children. I'm originally from Ghana, but I've been living here in Norway for over 20 years. I did most of my schooling here. I'm a social worker actually, but before I became a social worker, I used to work in the health care center. I used to work a lot because I wasn't married, I didn't have kids, so I was working. I love to work, I love to keep things going. So things started changing for me when I started, having babies and got married. I realized that with the job that I was doing and with my children, it was just too much for me. It was tough for me. So when I had my third baby, I knew that I didn't want to go back to my previous job because I was basically tired. I decided to, find something to do at home during my maternity leave. So I was searching and I came across this business opportunity that everyone is talking about. Amazing business opportunity for anyone out there looking for something to do like this. Okay, so I came across this business. I reached out to the person. I asked a lot of questions, and I knew that I am a type of person that I like to take risks. So I decided to, I said, let me just go for a try, see if this is for me. So I decided to register with my name and email address. I did a training, and I was happy that I became a business owner. And today I'm happy that I'm doing this business. And my mission is also to help busy mothers like myself to start doing this business as well. Because you know what? There is a lot of opportunity out there, but are you willing to take that bold step? I know the struggles that most of us immigrants here in the diaspora we face. Most of us do not have families here to help us with childcare and other things. And when you have children and working 100% job, and you can't just trust anybody here. I'm from a social worker background, so it's a bit difficult for me to just leave my kids to anyone that I don't know, unless even family members that I can trust. So because of that, I got tired. I have very little time to spend with them, work and everything. It was a bit kind of mess. So I decided, to stay home and take good care of my kids and find something to do that's more flexible for me. And so I'm happy that I found this business. I'm doing this business, and hopefully I'll be able to help people like myself to take that bold step so that they can also help their family and achieve great things in life. And I also love to travel as well. I want to see myself, going to other countries, stay there and be able to do my business from there, because I want to have a place that's more sunny, not in this winter things and those things. It's kind of cold. Yeah. So I'm so happy I came across this business. I'm building this business because I know this is going to yield a positive result for me and my family. So we are here. We are all about sharing this opportunity to anyone out there who is ready to take that bold step. Okay, we are here to help you. This is a real business. We are real people doing this business from all over the world. So if you are ready to start your business, we are inviting you to just come in, see it for yourself. If you don't try this business, you wouldn't know how this business is going to change your life. I've been here, I've seen people like myself doing this business and they are achieving great results. So if they can do it, why can't we do it? I know a lot of people are skeptical out there because they think everything in the online space isn't real. But I'm here to tell you that with our business opportunity, this is a gold mine business. It's changing people's life, okay? You need to come in, have a right mindset, join us and see what this business can do for you and your family. It's all about taking that bold step. Okay, so that's all for me. And I would like to pass on to Hermit. Yeah, is that right? Yeah, thank you.
Sherry.
Thank you, Sherry. Thank you for introducing my name. So hello, everyone. This is our new team right now doing first live of our team. And I'm so glad we are together here. And we are able to go live on our pages because of Charlotte. Thank you to you, first of all. And I am Paramjeet from Toronto, Canada. originally from India. I spent, I will say, half of life imagining in India. Like we moved here 14 years ago, and I was working there also because I married to a man who was pediatrician and I was nurse. So we got married, we started our own private hospital, was working there day, night. Whenever, we need to, I was around him all the time. So then my daughter was born in Canada because I came earlier, went back. So we were thinking, like she was always saying, when I'm going to turn 16 or 18, 16, I'm going to go to Canada. It's not my country. She was always saying that. But my other two kids were from India. So my husband and I thought, okay, let's decide, and came here because my family, entire family was here. So we moved here. I cleared my exam. I started doing my nursing job here too. And this was my first job. Job means just over broke, I will say. So I was working 2 jobs and trying to, provide everything to family. And my husband was struggling with different professions. He was not settling down for a few years. And then the time he settled down, I will say, or when the time came, he settled down, I was in trouble. I was having some health issues because those who are nurses, they are aware, like our job is not easy. I know salaries are good, but it's a hard, 12-hour shifts and 2 hours coming, going, giving reports and stuff. And I was bedside nurse. So when I had health issue, I was off for my work. I was going back after 7 weeks of my surgery, and then I got hit on highway. So then I was not able to recover for a long time. So I was off work, and everyone was saying, why don't you do something online? I never thought about, this thing like working from home. And I started on Google searching for options in my profession. And I came across a post from Facebook where I, put my email and watched the webinar. And, we always say, oh, this is not good for me. I'm not able to work. But thing is, like when God closes one door for you, there is always another door, which I think now, like he opened another door for me. So I feel thankful, blessed. Like I have ability to work. I have good brain. I can learn things, and I'm learning every day. Almost even in my profession, I was feeling like I am not learning anything new. But now I'm in business, where I am learning every day new things and tools and technologies. I'm so up to date with that. And I have, global partners. Look at us. We are from different countries, different races, and different professions and different age groups. I'm in my mid-50s, I will disclose, but I'm grandma. And I'm so blessed. I am still learning. So those who are following me are already aware about myself, but my journey was like, I'm not saying I'm at level where I want to be, but I'm learning, and I'm gonna achieve that. And we are doing this challenge. So I'm so happy to have this team here and feeling blessed to do our first live in this group. Thank you. And next I will pass it to Lizette and Anders. They are from Spain, and they are gonna talk about their why and about themselves.
Thank you so very much. And wow, I love all your stories. And yes, we are Lisette and Anders, and we are actually from Sweden. But a few years ago, we decided to move to Spain because of the climate and also the climate of living. It's a bit different Southern Europe than it is up in the north in Sweden. And yes, so we actually did sell what we owned, and we bought an old camper van, and we took off and traveled around for a bit, found a place, a small mountain village, still only about half an hour, not even, from the coast. but of course, it's a small village, so it's not like there's plenty of jobs going around. And we thought also we wanted that kind of newfound freedom. So didn't want to go back to, I'm from, spent many years in the restaurant and bar business, doing basically everything, most of it a bartender and bar manager. And didn't want to go back to those long hours and all the weekends and be stuck in one place. And you?
No, I was spending my time on the other side of the bar, but wasn't working there. But no, I've been doing a lot of different things. I started my job career as a carpenter, actually, and then I've been working with youths in trouble and in the warehousing, and the last job I had back in Sweden was as a delivery guy. So I've been doing a lot of different things, and we only met. Is it 6 years ago now?
Yes.
So I've been married before, so I have 2 grown-up children, and I am also a granddad. I have 2 grandchildren, and that's not bad because I'm only 25 years old. No, 57. I counted wrong then. So that's a little bit background from me.
Yes, and I have traveled a lot in my days, and I love traveling. So we're going to go back to that. I also lived in New York for about 11 years, and traveled around in Asia. And, so miss that traveling bit now for a bit, but we're coming back to that definitely. And so we thought we need something to do. Wouldn't it be great to have something online? We never done anything like this before. But as you guys, we saw it on social media, was scrolling, and I saw something that jumped up saying, start your own online business, no previous experience needed. I was like, oh, that's us. So I wanted to jump in right away. Anders was a little bit skeptical.
Just a little bit.
So he got the night to sleep on it. And then we joined, and it's now 3 years ago, and I can honestly say, love the whole journey. It's been we have learned so much. We have met so many amazing people, and like you can see, it's from all over the world. And some of them we have had the pleasure to meet up in real life, which is amazing because when we meet each other, it's like we've known each other forever because we see each other on meetings, and so it's fantastic. And I think there is so much you can do when you have an online business because you're not stuck in one place. In the summer, we work from the beach, or we can work from the cafe, or the comfort of our own home, of course. But so I think we also never know what's going to happen, even if you have a good job, even like we were touching earlier, when the pandemic hit, a lot of people realized how loose they are sitting, and they never know what's going to happen. So I would say this is a business you can do while you still have a regular job. Start building on the side and see where it takes you, because it is an amazing business, and I think we can all agree about that. So that was a little bit short from us. And I want to pass it on to Dorothy from the States.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dorothy.
Hi, can you hear me? I'm
Yes.
sorry, there's noise in my background. Okay, my name is Dorothy. Yes, and I'm a mom. I'm a wife, a mom of a set of beautiful twins, and I've been in this business for quite a while. Let's say about 2 years, getting into 3 years. And my Let's say my reason for getting into this business was basically for about financial freedom and flexibility of time. Business all by myself. Because I used to see the ad going on, but hey, I said, I'm scared of online business because I've been scammed before. My husband and I, we have been scammed before. And it got to a time we couldn't even find the business, the so-called business that was introduced to us. I mean, a couple of times. So I was really skeptical. But what caused me to even get into this business is the fact that I had surgery. I had to undergo surgery because I used to be a nurse. And being a nurse, it's tough on your feet. And it got to a time I just could not even stand. Because when I go to bed at night, it felt like there was literally pepper and ginger in my knees, burning, that burning sensation. Even Tylenol or whatever it is could not take it away. I had to go for multiple, what do you call it? Multiple cortisone injections, and for about 2 years, and nothing seemed to work. And my surgeon kept asking me to come in for the surgery. I said, no, no surgery for me. I'm not going to do that. But when the pandemic hit, that was when I realized that, hey, if I don't do something about my life or about my knees, I'm going to be stuck at home doing practically nothing. So I went in for the surgery, and thank God it was successful. I had to do both knees, but not at the same time. So what happened was that I was just at home, recovering, watching movies, YouTube, and I used to see a lot of these ads, as I said before, but I wasn't really interested. Then my husband found an ad and introduced it to me. Asked me, "How about you getting something to do whilst you are home, so you can take care of the children?" I said, "Oh, okay." I just set it aside. But later on, I said, look, let me just do it. It's home. It's working from home. It's not a big deal. I don't have to get into my car and go to work. No. So I decided to do my research, found out that, oh, it is a good thing. And uh, what else is, the rest is history. So I got into this business, and my takeaway in this business is, look, what really motivates me is the community. I've come into contact with so many amazing people who motivate me, and I also motivate them because we have a group. I think I have about 2 groups. We do go lives at least twice or 3 times a week, and it's so inspiring because it helps me to learn. I never used to go on Facebook. No, I had an account, but there was no way I was going to show my face there. I'll go there and give comment on people's posts and things like that. But to put a picture or to show my face there, it was a no-no. So this business has given me the boldness, the courage, the motivation, and I have learned, and I'm still learning a lot of things. Because I wasn't even able to do a go live initially. Because the first time I wanted to do a go live, there was this other business partner who was helping me or teaching me how to do it. So we're just going through. I did not know that the it had gone live. So I was just sitting there waiting for him to say something. Then I realized that somebody, well, I think my coach, she was my mentor at that time. She was asking me, sis, what are you doing? We're waiting for you. Aren't you talking? Then my sister also came on there and said, sister, talk. We're waiting for you. I panicked. Seriously, I panicked. I said, oh God, I didn't know I was on live. So I just hit, I, I ended the go live. And I heard this voice saying, oh, you have failed. You cannot do this business. You cannot go live. That was a negative one. And I heard another one saying, you can do it. Gather up courage. Move forward. Get on it. You will do it. You will learn. So I took the one that said, go for it. And I initiated a group. I said, I'm going to do this. I initiated a group, and we have our go lives. And to me, it's a source of inspiration. because I know that we affect people as we learn, and as people, we go out there and try to educate and inspire people. People are encouraged. People are watching. You never know. They are watching and they are following. Some people may not give a comment. Some people may not even do anything, but they are still following you and they are watching. So what I would encourage is those who are out there, look, this is a good time, to be able to start something, because I want to give back to my community. I want to give back to my country. I'm originally from Ghana. I want to give back to my country. We have orphanages there, and sometimes it's so sad that they don't get the help that they need, especially when it comes to healthcare. And I also want to travel and want to retire my husband early and want to pay off my mortgage. And above all, I want to help my children get to the highest level of education they want. And it all comes with what? Getting multiple streams of income. So these are my reasons. And I'm so appreciative of this group here. I know this is the first time that we are all meeting, but it's lovely. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. Oh my gosh, beautiful stories. Just hearing everyone's why you started the business, where you are, what has inspired you along the way. It's so inspiring, and even personally, I'm very inspired. I'm like, yes, I'm glad I took the action that I did a year ago. So I'm really excited for some of you that are watching and still skeptical and wondering if this is for you. Come right in. We are here to help you, to support you, to get started along with us. So I did not get a chance to talk a little bit about myself, but I'm going to take 1 minute to share a little bit about myself. So I am born and raised in Uganda. I'm a mama to 3 precious boys, and my why was to stay home with my kids. Coming to our US, I was smitten by the amount of work I had to do, work out of the house and take care of kids. I was like, this is not going to be my story. My story is going to be to stay home with my kids while I work flexibly in my home. And so the last 10 years, I've been digging online. Okay, I finally found my happy place, which is jewelry and jewelry making and jewelry. It came up. I launched my jewelry brand 2 years ago. It's going very well, and I was super excited and pumped. Finally able to stay home with my kids and nurture them from home. But then shortly, I came across this business. And I was like, wait a minute, I can do a business online. I don't have to deal with products. I don't have to deal with angry customers. I don't have to do shipping. I'm like, what are you talking about? I thought jewelry and all, sourcing products, putting them on the website, shipping was my happy place. I'm like, wait a minute, there's better out there. There is better that we can do on the online space. And I was absolutely blown away. And so this business has been life-changing for me. And this whole last week I was on vacation. And right now I have like 50 orders to ship and I'm dreading it, right? And here my business is just like, I don't need to deal with any of that. None of the friends that you see on the screen have to deal with any of that. All we're doing is just showing up. That's how we work right now. We are working, and it's the most life-giving, the most freedom that we can tell you. So if you're still out there and thinking, we are working hard, we're working smart, and we invite you to come and join us. We have our weekly webinars every Tuesday and Thursday that you can learn more about this business. But also feel free to please reach out to any one of us wherever you're streaming from and connect with us. I will end with this quick story, right? We are on this group right now. You're seeing all our faces, but it's very surprising. I've been in the business for almost a year now, but I was smitten by Rita. Rita doesn't know this, but I'm going to just put her on the spotlight right now. I have been watching Rita for the last 3 years before I started the business. Now, many people always out there like, I don't know how to connect with people online. I didn't know Rita, but here we are. We're now in the same group. We are working together, the same business. Rita doesn't know that I had been watching her go live, share about her story on Facebook. For the last 3 years, I've watched Rita, I had no clue that one day we'll be on the screen together sharing our stories. And that's the power of technology. That's the power of the online space that many people have no clue about. It breaks the boundaries. It connects us with people we totally never imagined we'll be connected with. And so I really wanted to share that example to let you know. I never knew I would be in touch with Lizette, Lisa, Pamela, Sherry, Hannah, we are now connected, and it's the beauty of the online space. So if you're still there thinking, I'm not connected, I don't know people, this is the way to know people, this is the way to build a life, this is the way to connect with people from around the globe. So we invite you all, thank you so much for joining us this morning, evening, wherever you are, and be connecting every Saturday. We'll be right here and here for you. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section, but don't forget to let us know where you're watching from if you watch the replay. But thank you, friends. Thank you, our hosts this morning. Thank you. God bless you and have a lovely weekend.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy
Thank
Marcus.
you.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.